everybody, welcome back to the Cutting Edge Garage. As you heard in one of our previous videos, we were invited to a special event by David Ankin from Toy Makers, and we may have slightly over-exaggerated our progress level on the UTE build. So that day we got a bunch of parts coming in. Obviously you order a bunch of parts, you figure out what you didn't get, and we have a whole fresh stack of parts that came in while I was gone. So let's go ahead and tear into what came in and let's get started on this build. So one of the biggest parts of this build is the ProCharger itself. And this just came in, or actually this was in before, but I'm just now opening it. So a couple of things about the ProCharger that I really like, not the product so far itself, but in the interaction with the company, absolutely professional. You can see the packaging. This unit is very well packaged, avoiding damage. I love dealing with professional companies. So as I was saying, very well packaged unit. All the parts and pieces that we need to get this build done. Absolutely beautiful fit and finish of the charger itself. We decided to go with the D-Series charger after speaking to Sergio over a ProCharger. So again, this is exciting stuff, and this is what we're focused on getting done today. All right. Very professional. Very impressed with ProCharger. Nice. Serial number, a few extra stickers. Wow, breakdown checklist. Packed by Alex. You know, just very, very, very professional. Just breakdown of everything in the kit. This really is nice. They did this really nice. All right, so we've got everything that we need to get started. Let's go ahead and jump into this build. Okay, so during the install, I didn't have the support of Bill because I think he had other things to do or slept in or something. So otherwise didn't show up, probably too many cold adult beverages the night before.
Beers, oh yeah.
So being the impatient person that I am, I decided to do the exhaust anyway. So we got a lot of B-roll of that, and Bill will blend that into the video, but I did want to go over what we did to the exhaust. So as you can see, we've got the headers in place. Okay, very, very nice design by Varex. Really, really easy install as far as the manifolds went. We're gonna have to do a little bit of trimming around one of the motor mounts. There's a little bit of a rub issue, but not bad. Goes around the steering shaft very well. And again, noticeable difference in those long tube headers, and we're going to show you the rest of the system as well. So looking on this side, as you can see, great fit and finish. Again, fairly easy install. Biggest challenge that we had was not anticipating how much of a harness extension we were going to need, and the O2 sensors didn't want to plug in. So we did have to order O2 extension harnesses. So if you are doing long tube headers on this or any other, you know, LS swap or whatever, and you're going from a factory engine to long tube headers, just remember, have the presence of mind to know that you need to go ahead and order an O2 extension harness so you're not wasting time like we did. So let's go ahead and get this thing up in the air and we'll show you what we did on the rest of the exhaust. So here we are, here's the O2 sensor extensions that I was talking about. We just kind of plugged them in to get rid of our check engine light. I'll have to stow these harnesses somewhere where they're up and out of the way. But our original O2 was right about here, up in this area, and we had to come all the way back here, and that harness, as you can see, is pretty short, would have had to come all the way back up there. So we lost about, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches or so. So these harnesses come in handy. And then the rear O2s as well, which I'll show you here, same thing. Had to come back in. I'm sorry. Rear O2s, I'm getting confused and turned around. Rear O2s back here, just post cat. Got these kind of tucked up in here. But same thing. We're sliding everything back with those long tube headers. So we have to make those harnesses just a little bit longer. Now, what I was talking about in terms of fit and finish on the headers themselves is just ever so slightly you can see this rub mark from the engine mount. So it's really, really close. And what we'll do when we've got to take the heads off to do the active fuel management delete or the DOD delete, when we do that, I'll take a die grinder and a deburring wheel, and I'll make a little bit, I'll mark that and make a little bit of a groove so it's nice and clean. But as you can see, working back, the fit and finish on this system is really, really nice. So we went from 2.5 inch exhaust into a single resonator and very restrictive mufflers to get rid of that drone from the active fuel management. Now we've got 3-inch exhaust all the way back. We need to do some final fitting to get these exhaust pipes set in the fenders where I'm happy with them. But man, the sound is amazing. It's a night and day difference. Trying to be really careful with this front bumper so I don't mess up the wrap. Push the clip in and the door. Stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it dries dry. Yeah. And it will, I mean, it'll take off. Okay guys, we've got the front bumper cover off. Just like any other build, there's always something that you forget. We forgot to bring the AC machine to the garage. It's actually over at the showroom. So I can't discharge the AC system. But in addition to the ProCharger, we're doing the AFM delete, and also have to pin the crank because of adding the the ProCharger and the extra boost and everything. So since I can't discharge the air conditioner right now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and start tearing off the heads and the intake and everything, so we can go ahead and swap the lifters and get that part of the build done. Tomorrow we'll grab the AC machine, we'll pull the refrigerant out, get the condenser out of the way, and finish the ProCharger installation.